Hi, this is Jimei Wen from Guarantee Rate. Today I want to talk about assets. We talked about income, credit, asset are the three elements to apply a loan. So asset means down payment, okay? So whether you buy a primary second home or you buy a investment, you have to put some down payment. Although we do have a down payment assistance program for primary, but if you're buying a second home, let's say you're from another state, or if you're buying investment, you do have to have your asset, okay? So down payment, savings, okay? We talk about liquid savings. So for primary, FHA 3.5%, for conventional, it's a 5% down payment. So these assets can be your own savings as well as gift from your family members. If they want to give you a gift to help you buy a house, first house, that's great. Down payment assistance, you can use that for FHA or conventional, okay? Normally, we would require you to have the asset in the bank account for 2 months, especially if you, sometimes people say, well, I make tips, I have cash, whatever, I put it in, that's my money, why can't I use it? Well, because it's hard to trace like where the money come from. So you should like deposit all the tips into your account if you have cash tips, right? And then just wait 2 months, make sure it's a season, we call seasons. That means in your account for 2 months, then you can look for a house, right? And for a second home, down payment needs about 10%. Also, the 10% of that, 5% has to be your own money, and the other half, 5% you can get a gift from your family members. That's the second home. Now, investment is different. Investment, generally, we require to have 20 or 25%. If you're buying investment, you're going to rent it out. This money has to be your money. It cannot be gift. It must be in your account for 2 months, okay? So if you have any money coming from overseas, somebody give you money, whatever, you know, you make sure you have them in the account for 2 months, and then, you know, 2 months later, you can go out, you know, look for a house with the your agent, okay? So assets are important, basically shows that you have the ability. And a lot of times, depending on the market situation, a lot of times for primary, you probably don't need a reserve, but sometimes if your credit score is not that good, maybe they will need you to have some reserve as well, 3-month reserve, or, you know, even 6-month reserve for investment. So reserve means if your monthly payment when you purchase this house, let's say it's $1,000, right? So 3-month reserve means after you pay the down payment, the closing costs, you have to have $3,000 in your bank. If it's a 6-month reserve, that means you have to have $6,000 in the bank. Now, if you're doing a jumbo, sometimes jumbo means you purchase the house, you know, $1 million, and your loan amount is over $541. Then, okay, so that means you might have to have 12-month reserve, right? The more reserve you have, then the better it is. Okay, so now reserve can be used if it's a 401k or stocks, as long as it's your own money. The reserve can be used. Sometimes the reserve can be gift as well. Okay, so 401k, let's say your the money, you know, from the stocks can be used as reserve, but down payment, generally speaking, has to be in your account for 2 months. But if you are selling your stocks used as a down payment, that's okay too. That's your own money, okay? So as long as it's your own money, that should be okay. So any questions regarding assets or how to get a pre-qualified to buy your house, please give me a call, 702-528-6799. 702-528-6799. Thank you for watching.